Hi folks, and welcome to the Racer Report with head coach Steve Prohm. Happy New Year to everybody as we come to you today here at the CFSB Center. We're actually taping this part of this show and actually the entire show before Christmas. It's playing the week of New Year's, so I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. And Coach, coming up on the show today, we're going to have a chance to spend a segment with the three assistant coaches with the Racers, William Small, Matt McMahon, and also James Kane, and we'll look forward to meeting those guys and getting to know them a little bit. But Coach, this summer you were hired May 23rd, and the first thing you had to do was try to go find a staff, and my goodness, you found a great one, didn't you?
Yeah, I've been very fortunate. You know, your head coach is only as good as the people that you surround yourself with, and that's just not only with assistants, but that's support staff and people like yourself and our managers and trainers and, you know, everybody that accompanies what a really good program is all about. But was fortunate to hire William Small first, and I've known William 10 years, over 10, 12 years. Worked together at Southeastern Louisiana for 2 or 3 years together and formed a very good friendship, and he's one of my closest friends in the business, and was fortunate to get him. And very good basketball coach, been around a lot of very good basketball minds. Probably the best coach he's been around, Lenny Acuff, and people may not know that name, but top Division II coach in the country down there at Alabama Huntsville, and he's worked for Darren Horn at Western Kentucky, and Tim Floyd and Don Maestri, some legendary coaches. And so he brings a great balance. He balances me. Our personalities balance each other well, and he has a great recruiting base in the regions that I want to really recruit and get after, and then he's very good on the floor with our players. Okay,
and then you move on to Matt, who comes from Buzz Peterson's program, played for Buzz Appalachian State, and also coached with him at Wilmington. That guy's got more energy than anybody I've ever seen. When he comes to practice, he's like the Energizer Bunny out there.
Yeah, he's been great. I've known Matt. Matt's a little younger than I am, but I've known Matt for a long time. We've had a couple common friends, and we were able to form a friendship over the years and follow each other's career and talk to each other over the phone and in the summers recruiting or in the spring recruiting. And was fortunate to get him away from North Carolina, Wilmington. Coach Peterson, he's very close with Coach Peterson, and he had played for Coach Peterson at App State and played in the NCAA tournament. But again, he's great on the floor. He does a tremendous job with our guards and preparing them every day. Great job with the scouts, and has done a great job recruiting as well. And he's a big addition for our program. Okay. William and Matt's been great.
Well, and then it seems like every basketball staff that I've been involved with here at Murray State, there's usually a couple of assistant coaches that have been around a while, and then there's usually what I call the young one.
Yeah.
And that would be James Kane, who went to the University of Florida, coached with Anthony Grant down at Alabama, at VCU as well. He did a little internship with the Bobcats in the NBA. For such a short period of time that James has been at it, he's very knowledgeable and has got a great future in this business too.
Yeah, you said it right. You usually have those couple experienced guys, and William and Matt have tremendous experience in the business. And I was fortunate. Anthony Grant, has such a great pedigree and such a great reputation that I was intrigued to talk to James. And then James did a great job selling himself and what he could do for our program. And Coach Grant was spoke very highly of him. And James has been great. Does a lot of stuff with our big guys, a lot of stuff on campus, academically, administratively. And he's been a great big part of our program and our success so far.
Well, and the other guy we aren't fortunately not going to have time to have him on the show. There's Brian Shear, who's a graduate assistant with the team this year. We'll maybe have him on a little bit later, but he's doing a great job as well. And then of course Josh Gibson's helping with the video. So it's just a bunch of great people that are on this program. Have had a blast so far this season. But Coach, we're kind of running out of time here for your segment, so Happy New Year. Good luck in the rest of the season, and we'll visit with the other assistant coaches here in just a little bit. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks so much. Happy New Year, Murray.
Okay. Head coach Steve Prohm will take a break here and come back and visit with William Small in just a moment on the Racer Report.
I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas from the Murray State University Athletic Department.
Go Racers!
New Wave Advantage number 17, the area's fastest internet. This is Nicole. She wants to watch her favorite YouTube video. Not so fast, Nicole. Her slow DSL connection means downloading takes forever. Nicole's tired of waiting, so she's switching to New Wave. New Wave has the area's fastest internet, up to 10 times faster than DSL. Now Nicole can surf, download photos, and stream videos faster than ever before, without the wait. Thanks to New Wave. Blazing fast internet. Another New Wave Advantage. Call today.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
Hi folks, and welcome back to the Racer Report with head coach Steve Prohm as we continue a chance for you to get to know the assistant coaches that Steve has brought in for this 2011-12 season. And our second coach that our first coach we're going to talk to is William Small from Winona, Mississippi. And William, I appreciate you coming to the show. It's great to have you on. I've been wanting to do this, so welcome.
Thank you.
And why don't you start off, just tell us a little bit about your family and your background,
Okay.
where you're from.
I'm from Winona, Mississippi. It's a small town, probably Murray bigger than Winona, in north central Mississippi. I'm married. My wife's name is Paula. She gets to some of the games. I have a daughter in Atlanta named Chaya. So it's, being able to get to see her and that kind of stuff is really, really important to me. And, I met Steve. We worked together at Southeastern Louisiana for 3 years.
With Billy Kennedy?
With Billy. And that's how I got here, I guess.
Yeah, and last season, Coach was at UTEP with Coach Floyd, another great coach that you got to work for. And among your stops in the college game, would you agree that if someone had to rank your resume, you're known as a great recruiter. You found a lot of good players at the places you've played. So tell me about recruiting. Is that kind of your favorite thing about the basketball business?
Yeah, I like being around the guys. I like going out meeting people and getting to know them and that kind of thing. And when you're recruiting, you meet a lot of people. And as far as building a relationship, I think I like the process of building a relationship with people that you really don't know. And being from a small town, getting out meeting people away from, doing that thing. When I was growing and coming up in the business, I got to go a lot of places that, I probably wouldn't have got to go with, from Winona. So basketball and recruiting, that kind of stuff have been able to take me all over the country.
And really, we talk about the Murray State family here a lot, but and that's not just something we say here. When you see the way Coach Kennedy ran his program for 5 years and the way Steve is running the program now, when you recruit that young man, you're recruiting his mother and his father and his entire family, aren't you?
Yeah, and the good thing about it is, the stuff that I'm telling these people, is honest. They can believe it, and when they get on campus, they can see it. So that makes recruiting a lot easier when, as far as what if we bring them on and they ain't, the family atmosphere and that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, it's been really good. To be honest with you, really good.
Well, I was excited to hear that you were coming on to be with the Racers program, and did you, as an assistant coach, did you see this coming, that this first half of the season is as good as you can do? I mean, did you see it coming?
No, I didn't. I knew we had really good kids, really good people, so I thought we could we could win some games, but to go undefeated, no, I didn't.
It's amazing. It's kind of it's basically been the snowball effect. I mean, these kids have gained confidence each and every game. And so at what game here in the first part did you go, wow, we really got something going now? What game was it?
Probably the Southern Miss game, double overtime, and we stepped up and made big stops, and we made some shots at the end. And Isaiah, he really, he elevated. He went from that game. He really elevated his game into a total different, deal. His leadership and the other guys, Dante, the way he came along, and to see that, I knew man, we're all right. We're gonna be all right. To see those guys go elevate their game in that game.
Well, we got about a minute here before we have to go, Coach. Tell me about your experience working with Coach Prohm. You know, he's a first-year head coach, but it seems like he was made to do this many years ago, and just now getting his chance.
Well, you know, with Steve, you got a first and foremost, you got a good person. And when to me, the way I was taught and reared, good things happen to good people. And you know, with Steve, he works really hard. He's really concerned about the other people. And so I think that's really the key. Is really like, you know, they really take you know, like him, because they know he honestly, sincerely care about them. So when that takes place, they're gonna listen and they're gonna do what you say. And you know, of course, Billy, you know, Steve been around. Billy's a good coach, and he's taught Steve really well.
Well, and you've been around Billy too. I can tell that you've learned from a lot of great coaches too. So
Yeah.
William, thanks for stopping by.
You.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
William Small, Murray State assistant coach, and when we come back, we're going to meet James Kane, one of the other assistant coaches, next on the Racer Report.
Hello, this is Mel Purcell from the Murray State Racers for the men's tennis team, wishing you a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and have a great 2012. Go Racers!
There's a new, unstoppable force in the universe of internet speed. Introducing Warp Wave, the next generation of high-speed internet, brought to you by the masters of internet service. New wave communications with speeds up to 50 megs. Warp Wave takes you faster than you've ever thought possible. Be the most feared online gamer in the galaxy. Stream video with no deep space delay. Download at speeds light years ahead of the competition. Call today and surf at warp speed with the fastest internet, period.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
Hi folks, and welcome back to the Racer Report with head coach Steve Prohm. We've given Steve the rest of the day off, and we're going to take a chance to introduce you to the assistant coaches with Murray State. And we're going to start with Matt McMahon, one of the assistant coaches with the Racers, who comes to Murray State from UNC Wilmington. He was a great player at Appalachian State under Buzz Peterson. That's kind of how he got his start. But first, I want to hear about the 2 little ones in your house. Maris and Mason, right?
Yes. Before I get to the little ones, I better
Yeah.
mention my wife, Mary.
Right.
And she was actually a very good college player herself at Furman University. And she's just the perfect coach's wife, as you know.
Yeah.
In this athletics, it takes a special person to be a part of what we deal with on a daily basis. But our daughter is named Maris. She's 3 years old and already a diehard Racers fan. And then Mason just turned 1, just learned to walk, so he's raising all kinds of cane around the house.
Well, that's great. Beautiful family that you have, and I remember the days when mine were running around like that and being little, but we'll save that for another time. But Matt, tell us a little bit about your coaching upbringing. So you went to Appalachian State. Great player there, and then you just kind of got into the business from there with Buzz Peterson, who, by the way, interviewed for the Murray State job way back when Mark Godfrey became the coach. You obviously played for a great coach, and then you learned from a great coach too.
Well, I was very fortunate, Dave, in that the coaching staff I played for, not only Coach Peterson, who's, obviously his resume speaks for itself, but the assistants. Houston Fancher ended up being a 10-year head coach. He's now on staff at the University of Tennessee. Kerry Keating is now the head coach at Santa Clara, went to a Final Four with UCLA. And then Lavelle Hall, he was an outstanding high school coach, played in the state championship game and had a good career at the college level as well. So I was fortunate to learn from great coaches, but more importantly, they were leaders and helped shape you character-wise.
Quickly, you're from Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and there's the story that we have when you got hired about how you saw Popeye Jones's big game when they almost beat Michigan State and lost in overtime in the NCAA tournament.
Well, I was there, and my godfather, Jim Carter, played at Murray State in 1955. Hard to believe, but I was sitting there with him and my dad. I was, I believe, 11 years old.
I was going to say you might have been and, 11 or 12.
Watching Popeye Jones take it to overtime. I believe he had 37 points, 11 rebounds, and became a Murray State fan on that day and been one ever since.
Well, we're glad to have you here, and the team couldn't have had a better first half of the season than they've had. And I'm going to ask the rest of them as we go along. Did you see it coming last summer when the team went to Toronto? At what point did you kind of see, wow, we've got something special here?
Well, I think the one thing with our team, there's not a vocal leader per se, but oftentimes the team's going to take on the personality of your hardest workers. And when you look at the way Jawan Long and Ivan Aska come to work every day, and the team has really taken on that personality. And so that sets you up to be very successful, because we don't ever talk about winning games. It's win the next possession, make the next play, and I think that's helped us be successful because we play it, keep it very simple. The game plan is very simple, just outwork your opponent.
Well, and when you come to a Murray State practice, you'll see this guy running around like he's still a player. You've got great energy at practice, and I think the team feeds off that too.
Well, I think you have to bring energy every day. You know, if the coaches are out there moping around, walking around quiet, you know, the players are going to do the same thing. So I know I follow you on Twitter, Racer Dave 23. You know, you tweet way too much, but put a quote up today: "Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm." And I think our players, as they continue to work hard and bring that positive energy each day, really the sky's the limit for how far we can go this year.
Well, you inspire me with your tweets too, because I follow you on Twitter. So, like for all of you to meet Matt McMahon and say hi to him next time you're at a Racer game. Thanks for stopping by, Matt.
Thanks a lot, Dave.
Okay, we're going to take a break, come back with more here on the Racer Report with head coach Steve Prohm, as the Racers have had a great first half of the season. On behalf of Murray State Sports Information, the Marketing and Promotions Department, and the Ticket Department, we want to wish everybody Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Go Racers!
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
There's a new, unstoppable force in the universe of internet speed. Introducing Warp Wave, the next generation of high-speed internet, brought to you by the masters of internet service. New Wave Communications, with speeds up to 50 megs. Warp Wave takes you faster than you ever thought possible. Be the most feared online gamer in the galaxy. Stream video with no deep space delay. Download at speeds light years ahead of the competition. Call today and surf at warp speed with the fastest internet, period.
Hi folks, and welcome back to the Racer Report with head coach Steve Prohm as we continue our visit with the Murray State assistant coaching staff. And now it's time to meet James Kane from Oakland Park, Florida. James, of course, with the new head coach, is also part of the new staff, and he's doing a great job with the Racers as we are now getting through the holidays and about ready to start 2012. And James, welcome to the show. I've been looking forward to having you on.
Thank you for having me.
Well, tell us about you a little bit, from Oakland Park, Florida, Miami area. Tell us about your family.
Well, you know, I was originally from New York, and I moved down there with my mom and my sister. And, you know, my mom's originally from Colombia, South America. So she taught me the importance of an education, importance of how hard you have to work in order to get where you want to get to in life. You know, and the reason why she moved to the States, to America, was to provide for her family. So.
And you're a Gator.
I am a Gator.
Yeah, 2005 graduate of the University of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about that experience.
Well, I mean, it was amazing university, you know, and I was fortunate enough to build a relationship there with Anthony Grant. Mm-hmm. You know, luckily I just bumped into him when he got the VCU job. I was just coming back from an internship with the Charlotte Bobcats. So he was named the head coach of VCU, and he asked me to, you know, we started talking, and then I asked him actually if he would be interested in hiring me as a graduate assistant. So the next couple of days, it just went from there. So.
Well, to tell our fans a little inside part of it, of course, I was just across the hall from the men's basketball offices in Stewart Stadium, and you know, during the summer, Coach Prohm was bringing in candidates to interview for the job. And I remember when James came in, and I had a chance to meet him, I thought to myself, this kid, and I call you a kid because you're just 22. I said, this kid is sharp, and I was like, I think he's going to fit in really well around here. So then you got the job, and I got to tell you, I've been so impressed with the way you go about your business. Truly a student of the game. You would agree with me on that?
Well, first of all, thank you very much. And I'm actually 29, but
I thought you were 22.
No, I'm actually 29, but I wish I was 22. But you know, it's just when you have a passion and a love for something, you know, you just go 100% towards it. And one of the enjoyments that I get from being an assistant coach is to serve our players and to help Coach Prohm be, you know, one of the best coaches in America and build this program up.
Well, you know, your career is just basically getting started. You had a great start at Alabama with Anthony Grant, who's still the head coach there. You're still very close with him. Tell me about this special thing that we're witnessing now at Murray State. I mean, it's got to be something as an assistant coach, you probably can't wait. There's probably not enough time to even sleep right now because everything's going so well.
Well, I mean, it's exciting times here. You know, everyone's all in. They all have one common goal. Coach Prohm's doing a tremendous job, you know, leading the team. Everyone is, from assistants to the managers to the head coach, everyone knows their role, you know, and they're getting excited for each other. So the best teams, you know, are the ones that get excited for each other, and they all commit to the defensive end, and they know what's at stake.
Let's go back to last summer, the Toronto trip, exhibition tour. Did you have a feeling that something like this was getting ready to happen?
Honestly, no. You know, the guys they came in Toronto, they were prepared. You know, they took those games very seriously, especially the veterans. So I saw that their mindset was you know, the right mindset to go into a season. You know, obviously you have the unknowns with the freshmen and with the sophomores and the underclassmen, but everyone, like I said, is buying into their role. Coach Prohm's doing a tremendous job.
Well, I think you all are doing a great job. It's been a tremendous first part of the season, and James, good luck in the second half, and appreciate you coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, Assistant Coach James Kane. We'll take another break here and come back and wrap it up on this holiday edition of the Racer Report with Head Coach Steve Prohm in just a moment.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Student Services staff. Go Racers!
New Wave Advantage number 17, the area's fastest internet. This is Nicole. She wants to watch her favorite YouTube video. Not so fast, Nicole. Her slow DSL connection means downloading takes forever. Nicole's tired of waiting, so she's switching to New Wave. New Wave has the area's fastest internet, up to 10 times faster than DSL. Now Nicole can surf, download photos, and stream videos faster than ever before, without the wait. Thanks to New Wave. Blazing fast internet. Another New Wave advantage. Call today.
For more than 30 years, the NCAA Division I Football Championship Subdivision has helped athletes achieve their dreams. The dream of playing football and hearing the home crowd cheer time after time. The dream of competing for a national championship. The dream of an excellent education. The dream of becoming a leader. And the dream of playing the right way with sportsmanship. NCAA Division I Football. It's not a dream. Come see for yourself.
Hi, folks, and welcome back as we wrap up this first edition of 2012 here on the Racer Report with head coach Steve Prohm. I want to thank Steve for coming on this week and all the assistant coaches. Hope that you enjoyed a chance to kind of meet those guys outside of the game and get to know them just a little bit. Just a great staff that Steve Prohm has put together here at Murray State. So now we're into 2012. It's all OVC games until we get to the Bracket Buster in late February. Let's take a look at the home games that your Racer fans need to try to get your tickets for and get ready for. We're going to start with the game January 4th at home against Eastern Kentucky. That's going to be a big one. But then moving ahead in January, that January 12th and 14th game are big. Jacksonville State and Tennessee Tech coming in. That January 14th game is on ESPNU and is a special 5 p.m. tip here at the CFSB Center. Well, that's all the time we have today on the Racer Report. We want to again wish everybody happy holidays, and as we leave you today, here's a look at all the Christmas greetings that we did this season in Murray State Athletics. We'll see you next time.
On behalf of the Murray State Athletic Department, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Go Racers!
This is Chris Hatcher and the Murray State football staff. On behalf of our team, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Go Racers!
From the Murray State soccer team and my staff, we'd like to wish the Racer fans a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I'm head cross country and track coach Jenny Severns.
I'm assistant coach Adam Kiesler.
On behalf of the cross country and track team, happy holidays.
Hi, I'm Darren Edgington,
Craig Sweeten, and Alan Lawler.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays from the strength and conditioning staff and athletic training.
Merry Christmas! Go Racers!
Hi, I'm Rob McDonald. This is Chris Cole, Dan Skirka. The Murray State baseball staff would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Go Breads!
On behalf of the graduate assistant athletic trainers of Murray State University, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Go Racers!
Merry Christmas to all from the retired members of the athletic department. Merry Christmas!
Hello, this is Mel Purcell from the Murray State Racers for the men's tennis team, wishing you a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and have a great 2012. Go Racers!
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Student Services staff. Go Racers!
This is Jay Pyron and Randy Wilson from Murray State Softball. Just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
On behalf of Murray State Sports Information, the Marketing and Promotions Department, and the Ticket Department, we want to wish everybody Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Go Racers!
I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas from the Murray State University Athletic Department.
Go Racers!
Hey, this is Steve Prohm, the men's basketball coach here at Murray State with my basketball staff, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Go Racers!